I hate this movie. Listen, I don't actually hate the movie, but it did break me. The story, I just got to get into it. So the movie starts with a security guard, presumably named Jeremy Fitzgerald, not actually, but he's trying to yank on the gate, trying to get out. I wonder what he's getting out from. It doesn't work by the time he makes it to the door. He gets dumbed, aka Foxy runs at him. Then we fade to black. He wakes up in a chair, death mask coming towards him. I gotta cut away because it's PG-13, which honestly hinders this movie. But he doesn't make it. I think that's pretty apparent. Mike Schmitty! So Mike Schmitty here, Michael Schmidt, Mick Schmitty, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna call him Mick Schmitty because it's funny. Mick Schmitty here is not Michael Afton. Mick Schmitty has a little sister. Her name's Abby. He calls her Abs. So he has a job. He's like a security officer at the mall. And he's going to get like something from one of the, you know how you work in a mall, you always go to the food court on your lunch or whatever. He sees a guy, it looks like he's taking a kid. Oh no, run. And then gore, spear, whatever you want to call it, spears him into the mall fountain and loses his job. So, desperate times call for desperate measures. He's lost a couple other jobs like this, hasn't been able to hold down work. William Afton. So Steve Raglan, a.k.a. Shaggy, a.k.a. totally not William Afton. He gives him a job. He offers him a job. He doesn't take it at first, but he's kind of forced to because this aunt is coming after his sister legally. She's trying to take the sister. He doesn't have work. That doesn't look good if you're trying to provide for a child. So he has to take the job. Also, why I'm here, can I just say I love her attorney? I don't remember exactly the name of the guy who played him, but he's great. Like, he just doesn't want to be there, it feels like. It's hilarious. Does what I was saying earlier. You get the scene with the teacher. She's saying, hey, good start? Job. Here's the McDonald's application. No, actually, he goes to work at Freddy. Night 1 of 5 at Freddy. He goes to sleep. Now, mind you, if I was a night security guard at a Freddy, I'm not going to sleep. If there's animatronics in the same building I'm in, and I'm the only person in there, it ain't happening. But anyway, he falls asleep. He has a dream, pretty normal dream. You just see 5 children after your brother gets taken, reliving an old memory. And then they run away randomly, all in sync, and then you wake up. So anyway, he goes home. He makes it through the night. And then there's the babysitter. She doesn't want money, which tells you she's not actually, there's an ulterior motive, and she's with the aunt. And then we get it. We get the man himself. The man who really created, half the lore. Matt Pat! So we get Matthew Patrick himself, Matt Pat, and he's a server at Sparky's, and I think that's a reference to the fake dog rumor of the original game, I think. Anyway, we get the line.
It's just a theory.
Let's go! He said the line! So essentially, the aunt plus some random guy, I don't remember his relation, the attorney, and the babysitter all meet, besides Matthew Patrick. We're ignoring Matthew Patrick isn't that important. So their plan doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's my first issue with the movie. So they want to get McSchmitty fired, and he's the nighttime security guard. But they are coming during the day after he's already left to trash the place. And I don't get it. I don't get how it's supposed to get him in trouble, but for some reason it does. But we get a whole lot of fun gore before then. Okay, not that much gore, but it is fun. I suppose before we get to that, I should probably cover the fact that Vanessa's in this movie. The same Vanessa isn't a character until the 7th game in, Help Wanted, and then Security Breach. This is the first movie. She doesn't even know he exists in the video games. He's fucking dead.
They're friends.
He's purple. Why are you here? We'll find out later, but night 2 goes by like nothing happened. He fell asleep again. Nothing happened. He locks up, she leaves, he leaves. Then we get the people coming in. Michael's got a girlfriend. So the hooligans, led by the one guy, I don't know, that the babysitter's there, she's the driver, I guess. She's a designated get out of jail driver. But she stays outside at first. The rest of them go in, some older guy, I think his name was Frank. One of them's named Frank. He goes in, a younger dude, and then the main hooligan. The younger dude starts smashing up the kitchen. And if you play the first game, you know who's in the kitchen. It's Chica and the cupcake. So the cupcake pounces on the dude. And the older man sees it. I don't know if I can show it, so I'm just going to show him smashing something and then running away because it's really funny. But he makes a mistake because we have to have each of the people get killed by one of the animatronics. He locks himself in a storage closet or something like that. I think it's meant to be the storage closet anyway. And you know who roams there? If you played the first game, it's the Bonnie. It's Scott Sport. You know, the one he has nightmares about. Hey. So then, Chica and Bonnie come together. They stand next to a vent and they go down. I can't really move my camera. They vent. Why do I have this? Cupcake. In. So yeah, the cupcake zooms through the vent and tries to get the guy in the office, but he runs out and the door shuts behind him. Also, something else to mention. The animatronics are active during the day. More active than they are at night. So I guess this is 5 days at Freddy's now. Anyway, he gets done and killed by Foxy. And then the babysitter comes in looking for all the lads who are now currently dead. And then when one of the kids leads her to Freddy! Oh. Freddy! And then, was that the bite of 87? Is that the bite of 87? So she gets bifurcated, and you know, that's probably the best kill in the movie. Anyway, then we get Vanessa visiting McSchmitty and Abby the next morning, and somehow he's in trouble. I think the bigger thing is she finds his sleepy pills, which she then just tosses in the river. Nothing could go wrong with that. Nothing. So obviously the babysitter's dead, so he has to take Abby with him on day 3. And he cleans up a little bit. She goes to sleep right behind him, like pitched up a little like tent basically. And then he goes to sleep. Why would you go to sleep when you have your like 8-year-old sister? I don't know how old she's meant to be, but it's like elementary, early elementary. So of course he has a dream with the kids. He chases the like blonde kid. He hears Abby in his dream, wakes up, realizes she's gone, and that the animatronics surround her in the main room. So he goes out. Like I said, the animatronics are surrounding her, but they're friendly. Wow. He's about as confused as I am at this point, but then he realizes, going through her drawings the next morning, they're fine, by the way. Day 3, easy. He realizes that all of the drawings are the kids that he sees in his dreams, which are in turn the animatronics. Woo! So after that McSchmitty brain blast, he confronts her. She like tells, yeah, these are my friends. They're my imaginary friends. Night 4. Vanessa shows up. McSchmitty, of course, brings Abby, and they all decide to build a fort. They do a funny comedic thing where Bonnie just falls back. You probably saw it in one of the 500 trailers. Then Vanessa goes and is followed by McSchmitty into like the storage closet or a different closet. I don't know. They supposedly grab sheets for a roof, but then they talk about the I think meant to be like a circus baby insert, but it doesn't look like a circus baby at all. And they talk about it. She shows like with a broom that, hey, spring lock bad, don't touch. And then she says, let things go. Let it go. Don't investigate any further about your brother Garrett, who I barely mentioned in this story. I suppose I should talk about that more. The whole big backstory is his younger brother Garrett, when he was also like a lot younger, died. Rip Bozo. But he didn't only just die. William Afton took him. Now you might be wondering, if this is meant to be William Afton, wouldn't his brother be the crying child? That's what I thought, right? We're about to get into that. But first, Abby needs to get herself shocked. Oh, Vanessa is very upset and tells him not to bring Abby back. And that ends night 4. So we're already 4 nights in. Only one more night with Freddy. So, of course, to respond to his new hot cop girlfriend that isn't his girlfriend, he brings the aunt in to babysit for the day so he can go to Freddy. And Abby is very upset, rightfully so. Takes like a crayon, or I think it was a marker, I don't remember, a pen, marks out him on all of her pictures, which he's in like all of them. And then we get the final night at Freddy, and he goes to sleep to confront the children. And the golden-haired child, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, it's Golden Freddy. Anyway, the Golden Freddy child, he speaks to, and he says, hey, leave my sister alone. The Golden Freddy child says, but don't you want this? Pointing off to his mom, dad, not William Afton. Important, we're almost there. And his younger brother Garrett, all on a picnic, saying, you could have this every night. But we want Abby. And the mad lad says yes. McSchmitty, what the hell? Anyway, he immediately regrets it and says, wait, no, wait. But it's too late. They attack him in his dream, and it's time for the final last 20 minutes of the movie. McSchmitty is in the chair, the death chair with the death mask that killed the cop in the beginning. But because of that cop's efforts, or security guards, or whatever his occupation was, he breaks free. And he realizes that all the babysitter plus the other hooligans are stuffed in suits behind him. Then he goes to escape, but he gets dumbed, but lives. And I don't get this cut, because Foxy charges him. The door opens, fade to black. And then he wakes up, later with Vanessa. We have to get through one scene though, which I think probably another fan favorite scene. We go to the aunt, and the aunt is watching TV, and we pan, and there's Golden Freddy. Not just normal Freddy, Golden Freddy. So yeah, he makes her take a nap, if you know what I mean, and then takes Abby, somehow. I guess Golden Freddy can't teleport. They call a cab, somehow. I guess she knows the number to call a cab, or maybe Ghost Freddy, Golden Man does. Corey! Why is it so big?
Not cool.
So yeah, big ass Golden Freddy and Abby take a cab to the restaurant, whatever. Then we get McSchmitty waking up with Vanessa, like away from I almost said Pizzaplex. No, we're not there yet. From Freddy's. And I'm just going to play my live reaction as I was watching this with my buddies.
Is William Afton.
Let's go!
Oh,
Name drop, let's go! Let's go! What?
Yeah, that's how this story goes, damn it.
What?
Yeah.
That don't make no goddamn sense. What? She should be dead. She ain't no Elizabeth Afton. She should be dead. They're siblings. What the?
No, they're not.
What?
No.
At least.
Okay, so what I've heard and what has been theorized is pretty much the families of the owners are like switched.
Tell me how to stop.
What? Yeah, this broke me. This right here is what broke me. So Vanessa is introduced. What would be hypothetically 5 to 6 movies earlier if they each covered a game. She's William Afton's daughter. And McSchmitty is not Michael Afton. McSchmitty is Michael Emily. Maybe. He's at the very least not an Afton. That's at the very least. He might be an Emily. He might just be McSchmitty. Now, I'm going to let Past Me rant again because I think he words it a lot better than I can. Hold on. I need to rant. Hold on. That don't make no goddamn sense because if they get...
Don't come at me.
If they get the sister location, that don't make no goddamn sense because William Afton made those motherfuckers because William's Afton goddamn daughter got scooped. She got scooped.
They're getting to the third movie.
They're gonna do at least 7. You already know they are. As long as they keep making money, they're gonna do at least 7.
They're gonna do 1, 2, and 3, and they're gonna be done.
No, they're not. If something makes money, it don't stop. Either way, that don't make no goddamn sense because those motherfuckers wouldn't be built like otherwise. This shit sucks. This shit sucks.
I didn't make the movie.
This shit sucks. But Rotten Tomatoes is the dumbest thing in the world. These people are dumb. So, I don't disagree with Past Me. I think he's a little too upset about Freddy movie. But he is absolutely right. This is stupid. Then we get the next funniest scene in the movie. McSchmitty goes through a vent to try to sneak in. And Freddy just goes, hold on. Huh? You know what I'm... Yeah. Please subscribe. Anyway, yeah, he goes, huh? And like turns, it's hilarious. It's goofy. Meanwhile, Chica's taken Abby to the back, not the back rooms, but to that closet with the circus baby kinda sorta animatronic. Because of course their goal is to make Abby like them. A child body in an animatronic forever destined to haunt it until somebody comes along and destroys them. Anyway, it's not very important, but it is. It's kind of brief. Vanessa gives him her taser. So he dumps a conveniently placed bucket of water down on like Freddy and Bonnie's feet and pew pew. So obviously they go down they're down for the count except for maybe 5 minutes. And then he goes and helps and pops Chica right in the eye. And then they start to escape. He gets nom-nommed on by the cupcake, but then cattle prods it. I think it's a cattle prod. And then right in its little mouth. And then it's down and out for about 2 seconds. Then we get the fun shot from the trailers because they spoiled all the good shots of the kid going back and becoming Foxy. Abby's in the ball pit. Can teleport? At least that's the way it's edited. And teleports away. I should say she teleports to the ball pit. She's hiding behind like a machine, accidentally hits one, then goes to the ball pit. Is about to be found, but then Vanessa teleports in. And she had to have teleported, or she hauled ass. Because Mike McSchmitty took her car. So I guess people can teleport in this universe. I wish I had that ability. You know how much gas money I'd save? Come on now. But it's time for the man himself. Oh shit! It's Shaggy! Mick Shaggy. Except not Mick Shaggy, he's just Shaggy. William Peepaw Afton. So he like pounces, charged right into McSchmitty. He's down and out pretty much. And pretty much why he starts monologuing as all good villains do. And he pretty much confirmed he killed Garrett. So there's that. Now he's going to kill McSchmitty. And he causes the animatronics. This is where it really goes out the window. This is where you really start to see Past Me get upset. And me now have to rant. He says, Wake up, children! And the animatronics actually get up. He controls the animatronics with his words, but it's actually stupider than that. First, Vanessa shows up and threatens to shoot him, and then she actually does. And then Bonnie's just like, bitch! And now it's time for the dumbest thing I think I've watched in a minute. And I just watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So the drawings control the animatronics. I kid you not. A drawing controls the animatronics. It's the reason that McAfton man controls the animatronics. So Abby takes down the drawing that they just now know controls the animatronics. In the process, Vanessa tries to stop Peepaw Afton. He stabs her, but she doesn't die because it's Vanessa and she can't die yet. And then I think I'm just gonna let Past Me play again.
Movie, I just watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And I think this is fucking dumber. I'm gonna become a top tier fucking hater of this movie.
So they turn on Peepaw Afton. The cupcake just goes numb, and Peepaw Afton starts to get, well, you know the scene.
The pictures come back.
I always come back.
Shut up.
So he says the line, I always come back, just like my, actually, my ex says the opposite of that. I should call her. Anyway, the animatronics become mega zooted, and, Foxy hooks him and they start to drag him away.
Oh, he's mega zooted. Oh, he mega zooted.
And now the next day, after 5 nights at Freddy, Abby magically has a social life. She's not a loser anymore. I wish that was just how it worked in real life. Damn, I would have not been depressed. Then, of course, while she's at school, McSchmitty goes to visit his hot cop, not sister, girlfriend.
Damn, I wish I had a hot cop girlfriend.
Here when you wake up.
For real.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's the end of the movie. That's 5 Nights at Freddy. What's that kid doing?
Bye, Willy boy.
Okay, this is a mid one. Okay.
Yo! I got the one song. It's the best part of the movie.
He's like,
Yo! Yeah!
So that's 5 Nights at Freddy. Honestly, the way it looks great. Don't get me wrong, it looks fantastic. Casting's great, acting's solid. The attorney's probably my favorite actor. Actually, no, it's Bloom Boy. And I had to cut him out, except for that last one of Corey, because he wasn't that important. And it's very sad. The story, listen, if you want to flip the families, you could probably make it work, right? You could. But the drawings control the animatronics. Not only that, Peepaw Afton is dead. Meaning, there cannot be a sister's location, unless magically there's another younger sibling that died. We went for about 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna let Past Me, like, a few highlights just take over now, and then we'll wrap up.
That's the explanation.
Why would more importantly, why would Circus Baby exist? Because Willy Boy Afton didn't. Oh. Either they're gonna have to retcon and Peepaw Afton's gonna have a second daughter who died, or else it's just fucking Circus Baby won't exist. I was having a pretty good time, and then you pissed me off.
Yeah, I went back and like rewatched all the lore after the movie to make sure I wasn't going insane, that it was nothing like the movie.
Balloon Boy
speak them facts.
was the best part.
Man. Come on.
There we go. We're just waiting for Peak now.
I watched Peak, so if you want a Napoleon review, I can do it. But to wrap up with 5 Nights at Freddy, I don't hate the movie. Me in the moment hated the movie. I'm a little confused on the direction they're going, and there's some choices that, I think are kind of stupid. I get it's a PG-13 movie, but the story doesn't have to be dog shit. Now, I know the games were also just as convoluted, and MatPat pretty much wrote 99% of the lore. If there is a 5 Nights at Freddy's 2, which there is going to be, and now it sounds like I guess I saw somewhere they had plans for like 5 or 6 movies, count me out. I'm not really interested. Unless you guys want to see me watch it and scream my head off again. In which case, I do it for the people. But if not, and for the time being, subscribe. If you want to see me review Napoleon or anything else, put it in the comments. Because quite frankly, I'm just now getting back into watching movies, and I have no idea what you guys want to see. I have a Peacock subscription. I can watch any of the dog shit horror movies on there if you want. And with that, we bring this to a close. Freddy!